And welcome to greenteacoffeeclub.com/I love coffee. A $100 million research project accidentally reveals the healthiest green tea on the planet for our coffee. Join Green Tea Coffee Club because long life means better health and health freedom. We are not that interested in extending our old age. We want to keep skills we've learned and wisdom we've acquired. We want the fountain of youth. We want you to join our quest for age reversal and then to discover forever young. You are one of the 99.98% who has one of two healthy habits that increases your life expectancy and health by at least 12% for men and 7% for women. Do you know which habit you already have that lengthens your life by strengthening your health? Well, what if we could add 20 or more healthy years to our lives? How can we remove years of aging we didn't ask for? They just snuck in on us while we were busy living. Now here's your first healthy habit that you already have. We'll cover the second one shortly. Habit number one, and by the way, you may have one or the other, not necessarily both, but men who drank 3 or more cups of coffee per day had a 12% lower risk of all-cause mortality, death and dying, than non-coffee drinkers, while women had a 7% lower mortality. Your higher consumption of coffee was associated with lower risk for death in African Americans, Japanese American, Latinos, and whites. They found that higher coffee intakes was associated with lower risk for all-cause death and death from heart disease, cancer, respiratory disease, stroke, diabetes, and kidney disease. Regulators require that we do some form of disclaimer. Therefore, any products that we mention are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Any information presented here is not meant as a substitute for or an alternative to information from healthcare practitioners. There is a link to the disclaimers, full disclaimers, etc. on every page on our website in either the header or the footer. Please read our disclaimers. Okay, research is showing that drinking 3 or more cups of haphazard coffees by itself can reduce almost all causes of mortality by an average of 12% for men and 7% for women. Well, what do we mean by haphazard coffees? This coffee could be instant, drip, ground, or filtered. They were basically evaluating people who were drinking any kind of coffee any different way. Therefore, the drinkers might have added 5 teaspoons of sugar, poisoned packets in the guise of artificial sweeteners, milk, cream, honey, cinnamon, cocoa. Some of the stuff is good, coconut oil, coconut milk, or who knows. 12% and or 7% were averages. Some people did better and others did worse, probably for good reasons. Therefore, if we experiment with our coffee, we can probably create even healthier coffee that we really enjoy drinking. So, how can a $100 million accidental discovery make our next cup of coffee a health king? Well, we're almost there. Hi, I'm Don Winfield, and welcome to the Green Tea Coffee Club, where we add a $100 million accidental discovery to our daily cups of coffee, and to our tea, too. Sometimes we just gulp it down with water. And why? Each of us loves our habits. No one is eager to change habits. Imagine easier, quicker, and better health benefits without changing habits. We can do what we do, but we can make it better. Join us for the best tea times and coffee breaks in the world as we grow healthier, younger, and informed. The greenteacoffeeclub.com/I-love-coffee or the greenteacoffeeclub.com/I-love-tea. The longest lived and healthiest people on the planet drink on average over 10 cups of green tea per day. There is no certainty about the reason why they are very healthy and long lived. Japan normally ranks at or near the top for healthy longevity. Japanese women have a life expectancy of 87, the highest in the world, while male life expectancy is in the top 10 internationally and ahead of the U.S. The U.S. isn't in the top 10 or the top 20. As a matter of fact, the U.S. ranks at the lowest in life expectancy at birth among large and wealthy countries, according to WHO, the World Health Organization. You can find more on our website. But there are other areas of the world and homes like ours where people live long, healthy, robust lives and, surprise, average drinking over 10 cups of green tea per day. Drinking over 10 cups of select green tea is not a necessity. It's just a good idea for those of us wanting habits likely to extend our health and youth. We don't have to move to some other spot to live a long, healthy, energetic, and clear-minded life. We don't have to change all of our bad habits to change our worlds. We just add itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny, small things to our favorite habits. As you'll discover, we choose easy peasy. Long life and health go together. You generally don't get one without the other. Today, once we reach 60 years of age, we have a 50-50 chance of living to 100 years and beyond. What kind of health, mobility, energy, joy, inner peace, and mental clarity do we want to have when we get there? And go further. GTCC is for those who don't want to extend their old age. No one wants to be too weak and miserable to get out of a wheelchair or be forced to take dizzying daily drug doses. No, thank you. We want health and we want a fountain of youth. Mainstream medical monopolies push drugs that suck our money till we die drugged, drooling, and broke in a wheelchair. They don't want their profit picture of really big dollars and chronic diseases trashed by small solutions offering health for tiny pennies. Coffee, tea, and other choices versus addictive, expensive, side effect creating dangerous drugs. Which should I choose? Historically, drug company empires make more money than any other industry. Why would mainstream media want any changes? Why would mainstream meds want any changes? How could drug cartels stop change? Well, perhaps by spending billions in advertising, political contributions, and pay for research only if it supports a mainstream drug myth. A lie by any other name. Poisoning from prescription drugs has risen and become the second leading cause of unintentional death in the U.S., according to the CDC. Taking dangerous addictive drugs for the rest of your life is a great idea and politically correct too, according to mainstream, while nutrition is not approved to restore health. If you value your health freedom and are ready to join our quest for forever young, join some unapproved maverick group like greenteacoffeeclub.com. What does this have to do with our morning coffee or tea times? Well, there are historic benefits for health, mental clarity, and longevity to those who drink over 10 cups of green tea per day. Now, 10 cups of green tea is a lot of tea, time, and cash. And that's where our $100 million accidental discovery comes in to improve our coffee or tea. The late Dr. James Morey, Ph.D., Professor Emeritus of the Department of Chemistry at Purdue University, worked as a boy on a farm spraying weeds with chemicals and watched the chemicals make the weeds grow so fast the weeds died. And that started his personal quest to discover early cancer detection for smokers, because early detection allows early treatment, which meant more opportunity to make changes for your health. You've probably heard when cancer is detected and treated early, the more likely a healthy outcome is. Most cancer is detected after it has been developing for 10 years, 20 years or more. Cancer is usually detected late in its growth by testing methods that are profitable but not very dependable. Dr. Morey and his team developed the Uncle Blot test, which is published test results demonstrating early detection. Now, that's not why we're here. It's just the background of what our product is. The Uncle Blot test spotted 26 types of cancer and where they are located in the body, years earlier than mainstream testing. In their research, the team wanted to know how healthy cells are different and what keeps them healthy. And the research uncovered overlooked possibilities. They scientifically examined the historical health benefits of simply drinking green tea. And they discovered that green tea is good for us. But you probably already knew that. That's not exactly a hot new discovery. Tea was used as a medicine in southwest China 5,000 years ago, between 11,000 make that 1100 BC and 200 BC. Drinking tea was recommended to maintain health. Well, That's ancient history. We saw new research that has reversed opinions about coffee recently. Doctors and mainstream media were wrong when they warned us, coffee drinkers, of the dangers of coffee. What fact was misinterpreted about a cup of coffee? A cup of coffee raises blood pressure in some people. Media incorrectly jumped to the conclusion that coffee is bad for us. It was a false belief that was created from a correct fact. Sounds kind of reasonable. Coffee should be avoided because drinking coffee raises blood pressure in some people. So the false but correct belief is coffee raises blood pressure. So this false assumption that coffee is bad for us spread. Exercise raises blood pressure, and exercise is good for us. Exercise and coffee both have cardiovascular benefits long term. Short term, yeah, they're likely to raise your blood pressure. Coffee is like exercise. It helps long term. Now, that may not be true for everyone. Again, as we said earlier, each of us is unique. Now, I've listed some PubMed links on our site. You can read the studies or summaries, visit our page, click a link, check with your healthcare professionals, find out whether or not coffee is good for you. Keep in mind, our published information is general. You and I are specific and unique. Our choices require thinking. We must always be personally responsible for our choices because we are unique. Read the full disclaimer on our website. In either the header or the footer of each page, you'll find a link to our full disclaimers. Some people can be allergic to coffee, tea, or most anything. Food allergies exist. Some people must adjust their choices based on their unique responses to different foods. Coffee and tea are foods. So check with your chosen medical professionals. They can examine you. We obviously have not. We don't even know your name. Read our disclaimers. They are part of this presentation. Coffee tastes great and helps our minds wake up. Some people think we must suffer or what we're doing can't be any good. These skeptics of all things wonderful are wrong. What this means is those of us who love coffee can savor our clarity-creating, wake-me-upping, antioxidant-rich, delightfully aromatic, and wonderful-tasting coffee each and every day. Now we add anti-aging and health-supporting benefits of 16 cups of green tea per day to our coffee cups. Why settle when we can have it all? We coffee drinkers can save time and money by opening one capsule of our $100 million accidentally discovered green tea formula and add it to our coffee pot. Each capsule has the equivalent of 16 cups of research-created and verified healthy green tea. We can drink it with coffee, tea, or just swallow one capsule. It's easy peasy. It's dimple simple, so do it. And that means coffee drinkers can be healthier than those teetotally tea drinkers because we can get the benefits of both coffee and green tea. Zap! Take that, purist! That's 16 cups of green tea health benefits in our coffee. What's not to love? You and I are drinking a selection of tea that came as an accidental byproduct of a 20-year-plus research project, studies that cost over $100 million. They studied cellular health and discovered that green tea is good for us. Did anyone really not know that? Well, what they found, in addition to ways to monitor cellular health and cellular aging, was what makes a really healthy cup of green tea. They accidentally created what I believe is the healthiest cups of green tea or coffee on the planet. This $100 million research project revealed when our tea plants should be harvested, where the best teas for health are grown in the world, at what height, what healthy tea plants need, how to create a conventionally sized capsule, conveniently sized capsule concentrate, what test makes certain no pollutants sneak in, and how to make a good tasting addition to our coffee, latte, or cup of tea. Or just open it, make tea, drink it by itself. I do. I love it. So you and I can now get a researched 100 million plus green tea designed to produce a concentrated green tea delivery of 16 cups in one capsule and, more likely than not, the healthiest green tea on the planet. Now, that we can get 16 cups of this wonderfully healthy green tea in one convenient capsule We can swallow the capsule, open it, and add it to our coffee. Add it to our tea. We can make our tea from the capsule, and it's decaffeinated. We'll explore the benefits of taking green tea at bedtime and other benefits on our website. I add one capsule to my coffee each morning. I drink 16 cups of the healthiest green tea on the planet in my 5 cups of morning coffee. When I drink tea, I add it to my tea before adding the hot water for brewing. Sometimes I just open one capsule and add hot water to make my tea. When I'm in a hurry, I swallow a capsule. What could be easier? Now, how much do 16 cups of $100 million green tea health benefits cost me? I mean, there has to be a catch, right? Our offer has a great discount, but it's like buying from a Costco price savings club. We offer one large size only. Small bottles cost more and cost 6 times as much for shipping, delivery charges versus one large bottle. So a large bottle saves big money. We do our best to remove your risk. You have a money-back guarantee for any reason. Order now and enjoy savings. Today you can get a 6-month supply of one capsule per day, which holds 16 cups of $100 million accidentally discovered green tea for only $1.11 per capsule per day. You get one bottle of 180 capsules containing the health and anti-aging benefits of 2,880 cups of the healthiest green tea on the planet, created due to a $100 million plus research project. In case you can't do the math in your head, 180 capsules at $1.11 works out to $199 for a bottle that will last you for 6 months. You may remember Dr. Ben Johnson, MD, NMD, DO, the only medical doctor featured in the best-selling book and video, The Secret. At last count, over 100 million books and DVDs have been sold. Now you can own Dr. Ben's natural green tea capsules for your coffee. Again, go to greenteacoffeeclub.com/I love coffee. So attention tea lovers too. Who else wants to add the health benefits of 16 cups of our planet's healthiest green tea to your daily coffee or tea? Go to greenteacoffeeclub.com/I-love-coffee. The healthiest tea on the planet. This green tea special blend is the only tea created with specifications from a $100 million research project. So just drink or swallow one capsule daily. Order yours today. That's greenteacoffeeclub.com/I-love-coffee. Again, that's greenteacoffeeclub.com/I-love-coffee. Call it hyphen, call it a dash, whatever you want. Order today. What is greenteacoffeeclub.com? Today, mainstream medical monopolies, cartels, and their political partners don't want mavericks challenging their cash cows by exploring and sharing suppressed information. We want to make it legal to compete with bad drugs. There are good drugs too, but there are a lot of bad ones. Watch for your Green Tea Coffee Club member invitation to help us flush politically protected and promoted monopolies from the face of the earth, to release our planet's innovators, entrepreneurs, and information so that we can all benefit, not just drug companies. greenteacoffeeclub.com. Get your shipment on its way today. Again, that's greenteacoffeeclub.com/I-love-coffee. During our launch, get free shipping in the U.S. as well as our I Love It 30-day money-back guarantee. Either you love it or send it back. We'll give you a total refund, including your shipping and handling charges. greenteacoffeeclub.com. I love coffee. This is not an automated program. It's one large bottle for a 6-month supply. You take a $1.11 capsule per day for 180 days. You order more as needed, or grab the 4 bottles for the price of 3 option up front. Again, greenteacoffeeclub.com/I-love-coffee. Do it today.